I've been holding a MicroStrategy, Tesla, and IBIT in my brokerage account, and I've been selling calls and generating great cash flow. I'm hoping to have a bag large enough to cash flow using this technique and stop working by 2032. You should easily be able to do that. If you've got 20, 30 grand today, you should easily be able to get to your destination by 2028. If you have a process, if you're disciplined. That's how I grew up in the 90s. Covered calls. Now, considering these assets have 10 to 15 explosive up days, we're seeing one of those today, by the way. Wait till the market opens tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. MicroStrategy, CYFRF, all that stuff is going to be insane. Anyway, I've been trading options for years and feel comfortable rolling calls up and out to ride through the explosions. What should I do? How should I do this? This is cool. It's a wise plan, yes, and you can do it. Let me just take the time to explain a roll-up and why it is actually quite lucrative to do. A lot of people are scared by it, but I'll tell you the pitfalls to avoid. So imagine you have a $50 stock or whatever it is on XYZ. I don't have real-time options prices right now because it's the weekend. If it was Monday, I could show you a real example. But you sold a $50 call in XYZ for $2, you dealt 0.4, whatever. Stock rises to 55. Your option is now worth $5. Okay, it's a very short time you sell short-term calls. So there's very little time value, especially as intrinsic value grows up, time value will shrink. On paper, you've lost $3. Or you could get a call out of your XYZ position. That's the concern. How you roll up is you buy back the $50 call for $5 and you sell the $60 call typically out another month. Imagine the one you're currently in is expiring at the end of March. You'd sell the Aprils for XYZ and you get your $2 back. All right. So what you've done here is you have sold something for $2, bought it back for $5, which means you lost $3, and then you sell it for $2 again, which means you're down $1. But the important thing is your underlying has gone from 52 to 62. Oh, I should move my little, get rid of myself for a second. From 52 to 61 because you lost $1. All right. Your break even on the $60 call trade is $62 because you sold it for $2. So I wanted to take a few minutes to explain how that works because it's very, very important to understand the roll up. And yes, rolling up is good, but there's one exception when it's not good. Okay. It's perfectly fine, but watch the mean reversion. Do not get caught rolling up ahead of a big mean reversion. Let me explain with a chart of what that looks like. So here we are. This is Palantir, okay? And I'm going to go through IADSS and all the signals you see. The very first signal that fires at the bottom is the mean reversion. Okay, this is what I mean by try not to sell a call at a top or be worried about a position or buying it back, rolling up on a big mean reversion spike. Then you've got your confidence signal. Goes up there, the red, the confidence signal hits at about 110. But the blue, which is the trend, is still keeping you in the trade. So remember the sequence of events, mean reversion kicks in first. It's like the canary in the mine. It discovers things are very, very overbought. Then your confidence signal will fire a sell, get out. But the trend keeps going up and that keeps you in the trade. And that keeps you until about $123. Then when the trend turns, you exit, you get out. And if you did this on Palantir, so you can see Palantir fell 33%, $41 in just weeks after. But if you had rolled up, imagine you sold the $90 or $100 calls and a shot to 122, 125. Those calls probably be very expensive because of the extreme volatility. You roll them up and you buy them back and then you sell them again and then the price falls 33%. That's when you get hammered. So there comes a time when roll up gets too expensive. You don't do it. Get called out. Wait to re-enter the position or re-enter something else. If you are in a hole, don't get stuck, okay? Because the calls will not save you from the downturn. I'll give you another example from me. I sold the CleanSpark $20 calls for $3. I reduced my credit on CleanSpark to like a credit of $4. But the point was I should have just gotten out of the position, been called out, not rolled up, not sold a covered call, just exited entirely as it's fallen now down to $10 or less. So sometimes just get out of the position. That's what I'm trying to say in a long-winded way.